Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to Today in Bitcoin. Today is January 8th, 2017. So we're going to have guests on the show soon, remote guests. Hopefully tomorrow on Monday, January 9th, Andy Hoffman of Miles Franklin Precious Metals will be the first remote guest ever on the Bitcoin Meister Welcome to Today in Bitcoin show, or just the Today in Bitcoin show. Anyway, who else do you want to see on the show? Please leave suggestions. I know people have left suggestions in the past, and I take them very seriously. And I hope to make the most of my international connections. I'll definitely have Tone Vase on. He's not international, but Gabriel of Fort Galt down in Chile. Lorian Gamaroff, the Roger Ver of South Africa. Hopefully he'll make it on. Tawanda Kembo of Zimbabwe. He is the guy behind the exchange there, and hopefully some of his other people in Zimbabwe that he hangs with at the exchange. They'd be great to be on the show. Somebody from Mozambique, that'd be entertaining. I'm trying to give people a different perspective because I think all of you see the same guest on these shows over and over again. Now, when we have Andy Hoffman on, by the way, he's going to be talking about Bitcoin. Usually when you see Andy Hoffman on the YouTube, they've just asking him about precious metals over and over and over again, which is his expertise, and we'll talk about that, I'm sure. But we're gonna talk some Bitcoin with Andy Hoffman and other subjects. Let's see who else. Oh, the South African Steemit guys. I got to have them on the show. Shane, the gamer guy. He's a smart dude. You've seen him comment on my. He's got a channel. He's commented in the comment section. Vincent Migtau. I got to have Vincent Migtau on, right? And of course, Alistair, the farmer down in Zimbabwe, people were very interested in him. He's a very interesting guy. I think that would be good. A guy from Ethereum Classic I know wants to be interviewed. Hopefully some Monero people, maybe some Litecoin people. Anyway, suggest people. So it's going to be mainly talking about Bitcoin, obviously. It's the Bitcoin Meister here. It's Today in Bitcoin. But there are going to be other subjects that are going to come up, like alternative media, precious metals, just doom porn insanity, how I'm against doom porn. And by the way, speaking of doom porn, how did that Shemitah thing turn out, guys? How did that turn out for you? All you believers in Shemitah. At this point, you can't admit that the Shemitah thing promoted by various individuals on the web, if you can't admit that was total BS, then, I mean, I don't know what to say. I really don't. I feel bad for you, I guess. I mean, I don't know what to say. Look how it didn't happen. It's 2017. Life goes on. That's usually what happens with these doom porn scams that people promote. So don't get caught in a doom porn scam. That's part of the Meister philosophy there. So anyway, my show will be growing. It's not going to be changing. We're not going to be switching to doom porn or anything like that. So I want to address what the show is not going to be like. What's not going to be happening here. Now, today you should watch Greg Hunter. I will link to it below. He interviewed a guy named Bill Holter. Okay. Now I like Greg Hunter. I've said this before. I think he has some guest on that he just has on, so he gets more hits. And he asked them about war, and he gets into doom porn with them. Anyway, Bill Holter said a lot of things that he's probably said a lot of different times. Now, something that he said mining stocks, I believe mining stocks or gold mining, I don't know the exact thing he said, were the best performing asset class of 2016. They grew at like 40%. And I guess he doesn't know about Bitcoin. He's so stuck in his paradigm that he doesn't know about it, or he doesn't want to talk about Bitcoin. So that's the first reason that, a guy like Bill Holter, even though he seems like a smart guy and everything, is just old school. And he doesn't update his worldview on assets. I mean, you could be into the old school stuff, I guess, but okay, so continue watching the video. He starts to make his pseudo predictions for 2017. Bank holidays, distribution breaking down, martial law for 2017, maybe, sort of. He mentions the words, and guess what? It's not going to happen. I'm telling you right now, don't worry about martial law in 2017. Don't worry about distribution breaking down. Don't worry about bank holidays. Don't worry about money becoming worthless or something. I mean, I forgot what the title of the Greg Hunter show was. It was total doom porn stuff. These guys say the same thing every year. I'm sure these are his pseudo predictions every year with the distribution and the bank holidays and the same guy, Greg, these same type of guys who are stuck in this old paradigm. They're just a broken record. They say this every year. We have not had a bank holiday. We have nothing even close to that. And distribution channels breaking down, which means people rioting in the city. No, that hasn't happened. And by the way, I'm willing to bet if things get bad, that and distribution sort of breaks down and there's not enough food coming into the cities, they'll be entertained by the NFL and the NBA. Trust me, these people are zombies. Have you ever walked the streets of Baltimore? Have you ever interacted with the people in the streets of Baltimore like I have? I mean, you can watch some of my old videos and see where I've run. I know the way these people think and stuff. They don't know the first thing about money and banks and this and that. Everyone's predicting the end of the world. The people of the United States are fat and distracted on crap. And they will continue to be, even if we had a real Great Depression. So all this doom and gloom, I don't know what the point of it is anymore. If you're a smart person, you don't have to worry about that stuff, okay? You know how to take care of yourself. You can get in the car, leave the city if there was a riot or something like that. I mean, it's ridiculous at this point. So anyway, and again, there's going to be ups and downs of the economy, but people don't care that much. They don't care about inflation. These people on the streets of Philadelphia and Chicago and Los Angeles, they don't know the first thing about it. They know the NFL and the NBA. Watch college basketball. I mean, get a big screen TV. As long as they can get a big screen TV and pick their noses and get fat on crap food, what's the difference if there's inflation? You should be aware of ways to avoid inflation, of course, but in an inflationary situation isn't going to cause them to riot. Isn't going to cause all these doom scenarios where there's killing and the end of the world and power goes down. I mean, it's ridiculous. Whatever. There's an old paradigm, but Bitcoin gets you out of this paradigm. I'm not saying not listen to the new media and the alternative media, but I'm just saying, it's not all doom and gloom, people. And if the person is making the same predictions the same basic predictions every year, and it's not coming true, then what the heck? Who are they? What's the point? So that's not what this channel is going to be. What my channel is going to be is me ripping on people like that and asking other people what they think about WebBot and what they think about crap like that. That's crap. It's crap. It's just, some of the things WebBots, World War III stuff, every damn year predicts. For God's sakes, if you look it up, they just talk. If you're one of those people who just believe what you're told to believe without researching what else it predicted in 2015, what else it predicted in 2014, then you're a moron. You're a moron. If you're just going to say, oh, well, WebBot was always right because WebBot tells me it's always right. Moron. Just go look up what he used to said. There's going to be a war with Israel. Israel's going to do that. Come on, for God's sakes. For God's sakes. It's predicted insane things that have not come true at all. How can you believe a word of it? Anyone can get lucky with a prediction. My nieces and nephews can say Bitcoin's going to be worth $1,200 in a few weeks. And if it is, are they freaking genius psychics all of a sudden? Come on. So Andreas Antonopoulos, who is a smart guy, who is someone you should listen to, who is a genius, who does know about Bitcoin, he has a new video that's up that's kind of technical at first. It's talking about the Lightning Network. You should watch it. Again, it gets a little technical. It's entertaining. It's reasons why you should support segregated witness, I believe. Anyway, there used to be a guy here on the web, and he's still on the web, but he talks about politics and Trump, and who knows what he talks about now. I don't even know. I don't even watch it. But one of the ironic things about this person is that he used to say he was such a shill for Ethereum. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with Ethereum, whatever. But he was a shill of Ethereum. And immediately when Ethereum Classic comes out, he comes out with this line, Ethereum Classic a scam. He writes articles for mainstream publications that Ethereum Classic is a scam. Then nowadays, so he uses this line, a fake news line, basically. It's fake, because Ethereum Classic isn't a scam. He knew it wasn't a scam. And So now he's on, talking about politics, complaining about the fake news, complaining about the mainstream media who he once published fake news stories on about Ethereum Classic being a scam. Isn't that funny? Do you believe someone like that? Are you following that dude? I mean, I'm not, but I just wanted to bring that up because I just was thinking about the irony behind it all, the complete, utter irony and the ignorance that people don't see what a shill this person is. On one hand, I can make up fake news when I'm talking about cryptocurrencies, but now that I'm talking about Donald Trump, the fake news is the worst thing in the world. I would never. Mainstream media is horrible. Yet he was, working for the communist Huffington Post. Basically, he was the worst of the worst. Anyway, so I think that's all I want to speak about today. Remember, I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, this is Rut Meister. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video. I post a new video every day. We're going to start interviewing people at remote locations. It's going to be awesome. So check it out tomorrow. Hopefully Andy Hoffman will be on and everything will go smoothly. And we'll have some other great guests, suggest some of them. I will talk to you later.